Imagine this. A card is freely chosen, it's shuffled back into the deck, and then the whole pack is placed into somebody else's pocket, or maybe even your own. You have a spectator call out a number, let's say 8, and then you reach into your pocket and you pull out the 8th card, and magically, that's the card that they chose. Now let's break down one of the simplest but most deceptive classics out there. It's called the Pocket Discovery. I have a little experiment I want to do with you, okay? I think that you can pull a card out of this deck, think about it, and we're going to randomly put it back in the deck here, okay? And I think I could probably identify it through a series of different events that we're going to do, okay? So to start off this presentation, I would like you just to shuffle the deck. I really don't care to shuffle it up however you want. I want to do a riffle shuffle, overhand shuffle, whatever shuffle, mix a wash shuffles like this on it doesn't matter, whatever you want to do. While you're doing that, I want you to think of a card. Okay, we'll do one more time, it's fine. It's not a big deal what we're doing now. Okay, but you pretty much randomized the cards, right?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I want you to think of a card, don't pull it out yet. Okay, can you think of a card in your mind?
You got it.
Okay, are you sure?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn around and I want you to pull that card out of the deck.
Okay.
When you have it out of the deck, I want you to put it face down so I cannot see it.
Yep.
Okay? And then just slide the cards back to my side of the table, everyone except for the one that you pulled out. Okay? So I'm gonna turn around, I won't look. And let me know when you're ready. Okay. Before you put it face down, I want you to turn it face up so the camera can see which card it is. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, is it face down now so I cannot see it?
Face down in the corner.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna pick up the deck here. And what I want you to do is, I want you to pick up the card again, face down so I cannot see it, okay? I'm gonna shuffle through the deck, and I'm gonna just do this a couple times. Whenever I'm about halfway or whatever through the deck, just tell me to stop, and I'll stop mid-shuffle.
Stop.
Okay, put the card on top, please. Okay, and I will not look at it. So we're gonna go through, we're gonna shuffle these cards in, okay? So we're gonna find this card. I think we'll find it, okay? I'll give another shuffle just to make sure. Whoa, hopefully that's not the card. So, okay. So now sometimes when you shuffle the deck, okay, the magician will bring the card to the top of the deck.
Yeah.
Okay, and I just want to go through and just make sure that I did not do that. So your card, I'm assuming, is not there, is it?
Nope.
Okay. Another thing that happens is sometimes they bring to the bottom of the deck. So let's take 3 cards off the bottom of the deck. Is it one of those 3?
Nope.
Okay. This is a really neat trick. Normally I would do it because I have a jacket pocket and I can't really put the cards in the jacket pocket, okay? So I'm just gonna set them in my pants pocket right now. And let me do this once really quick. There's nothing in my pocket right here.
Wow.
Okay, would you agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the cards in here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have you pick a number, say between 2 and 12. Any random number, does not matter.
7.
Okay, 7. You want to stay with 7, or would 5 work better for you, or would 9 work better for you?
I like 7.
You like 7. Okay, 7's like a lucky number or something then?
Yeah, let's go with 7.
Okay, so my prediction is that the 7th card that I pull out of my pocket, because remember, I can't see it, they're in my pocket right now, right? Yeah. My prediction is the 7th card I'm gonna pull out is gonna be your card, okay?
All right.
So let's go 1. Is that your card?
No.
Okay. 2, is that your card? 3. 4. 5.
No.
6.
No.
Okay, I said.
Lucky number 7.
It is lucky number 7, but that's not your card, right?
Oh, man.
Okay. I said that I was going to pull it on the 7th card because that's the number that you chose. So I can pull it out. Let's see if we can really find it in here. Okay. I think I might have it, okay?
All right.
Is your card red?
Yeah.
Okay. Would it happen to be the 2 of diamonds?
Yeah.
And that is the card that we found, the 7th card down.
That's crazy.
By the way, if you want to take your practice to the next level, I put together a card magic practice journal. It's a simple system that helps you track sleights, tricks, breakthroughs, and even audience reactions, so you can see your progress and stay consistent. I use it myself every day, and it's made a huge difference. You can grab your copy in the link in the description. Now let's get back to it. Let me show you guys how I did this. What you're gonna do is you take any random deck, doesn't matter. There's no prior setup to this. And you're going to show them the cards. Hey, this is, a regular deck here. What I want you to do is I want you to shuffle the deck so they can do whatever shuffling they want. They might show you the cards straight up and down. Doesn't matter. And, hey, while you're shuffling them, what I want you to do is I want you to think of a card. Any card, doesn't matter. And after they shuffled a couple times, you're just going to have them go through the deck and find that card. So let's say we're going to do the Queen of Hearts. Right here it is, okay? I'm going to turn around. I'm not going to look at it while you pick that card out. And, make sure you show the audience so the audience knows what it is. Queen of Hearts, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so we're going to leave that like that for now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start shuffling. I'm going to tell them, hey, I'm going to keep on shuffling here. And anytime during this shuffle sequence, all you're doing is just the basic overhand shuffle, no sleight of hand or anything at this point. And basically what you're going to do is you're going to say stop halfway through your shuffle, okay? So I'm just going to set it down at the top part, and you're going to have them insert the card face down. Make sure that they tell you that you tell them not to flash it, not to show you, not to tell you what it is. So you're just going to continue the overhand shuffle here, and what you're going to do is you're going to start by running 3 cards. And you click in the top right corner of this video, and I'll show you our running the cards video. So you ran 3 cards. The next one's going to in-jog, which is another video card up there, and another video shows you how to do that. And we're just going to continue shuffling off the rest of the deck. Okay. From here, we're going to undercut and thumb break that deck there. So that way, when we come through, we can just shuffle the top couple cards and then throw the deck on top. Okay. And then I repeat this twice in the video, so we're going to do a top stock control. We're going to in-jog 1 card, shuffle them off. Again, undercut and shuffle off overhand style to get to the card. And then set them on top. And then now that we know the riffle shuffle, which we did 2 videos ago, we can go through the riffle shuffle control. And that's controlling that top stock. So we're going to stop the left cards first and make sure I have those top cards on top of the right. Come in, square it up, and we're going to do the same thing on the left side here. So coming through and shuffling, making sure the top stays on the left, come in, and then we're good to go. From here, what we're going to do is we'll say, sir, it's common that when you shuffle the deck that sometimes the magician brings the card that you're looking for to the top of the deck. So let's show you the top 3 cards. So we're just going to take the 3 cards here, lay them out, and say, sir, is there any of your cards here? And they'll say no. Okay. And if you notice when I did that now, I spread it out. I spread out 4 or 5 cards here. I'm just taking the top 3 off, which is not the card. So I'm going to take a deck like this, I'm going to flip it over, and when I did that, that 4th card is showing right now, which is the Queen of Hearts. So the Queen of Hearts is the one that we picked. And I'm just going to naturally put the cards together, so it looks like I'm squaring the deck, and you'll say, sir, the bottom 3 cards, a lot of times, they might stack the cards, so here's your bottom 3 cards, and I don't care if you see the 4th card, or any of those your cards, no. Okay. What you're going to do is you're going to flip the card deck back again, and remember our Queen of Hearts is the top card now. And you're gonna put the make sure that they know that your pockets are empty. You can put the cards in your pocket. So let's say that the cards are in my pocket. They're like this. You're gonna look at them. You're gonna flip these cards over so they're out of the way. And you're gonna say, hey, you know, pick a number between 2 to 12. Okay, and they pick 8, like I said in the video here. And then you say basically to them, hey, would you be amazed that if we took the 8 cards, remember they're in my pocket, I can't do any sleight of hand, I can't do anything like that, but would you be amazed that if on the 8th card that we pulled the card out that you actually picked? And they'd be like, oh yeah, you know, whatever. Anyhow, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your hand and put them in your pocket, and remember that the Queen of Hearts is on the top of the deck, so we're just gonna keep on pulling the bottom of the deck off. So we're gonna go 1 card, okay, 2 cards, 3 cards, 4 cards, and you're doing the whole mystical things, you know, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and you get to your 8th card, which is the number that they had said, and you know, you can do some kind of pattern, you can make it whatever you want. You know, hey, I'm about to pull your card out. By the way, is your card red? And they'll say, yeah, it's red, you know, and you're just going to remember that they had the Queen of Hearts. That's all you're doing right there. Oh yeah, it's red. Okay, I predict that you actually took the Queen of Hearts. And they're like, oh, you know, because you saw what the Queen of Hearts was in the beginning of the video. Now, practice routine here is that you can work on your control drill. Practice that overhand shuffle until you can consistently get that card to the 4th position, and throw in a variety of shuffles so that way it makes it look like you actually mixed that deck up. You know, so throw in a couple overhand shuffles with top card control. That's after running the top 3 cards onto the top of the deck. And then throw in a couple of riffle shuffles, because that's all that we know to this point here. And then the next part of your practice should be doing your glimpse. So glimpsing that 4th card. So what we're doing is, let's take 3 cards and put on top of that queen. And remember, the queen's 4th card down from top. So we're going to spread out 3 to 4 cards here. We'll take the top 3 off. Okay, when you flip the deck, make sure you flip it away from them. So you're not going like this, because then they'll see that queen. But you go like this, and then you see the queen, you glimpse it, and then slide or square the cards up right away before you look back at the audience and say, you know, about the bottom 3 here. And it doesn't matter if they see these bottom 3 cards. Then the 3rd part of your practice routine should be pocket handling. So making sure that you get those cards in your pocket, go through your pattern, your script, your presentation, so that way you can get them to give you a decent number here, and then pulling the actual cards out and the presentation. For further explanation on how to do this drill, make sure you check out the member-only videos. And I cannot offer, YouTube will not let me offer the member-only videos until we get to 500 members or more. So make sure we get, you subscribe if you haven't done so already, so we can get up to 500 members, and we can actually start presenting member or subscriber videos or members-only videos. Now, this is one of the cleanest discoveries that you can perform with a bottled deck. And it feels impossible because that deck stays in the spectator's pocket or your pocket the entire time, you know, but essentially that pocket covers up anything that, you know, may be humanly possible. But anyhow, if you want to see more clever card discoveries or tricks using nothing but simple shuffles and smart thinking, you know, make sure you click here. That'll bring you over to my Magic Journey playlist, and I'll show you all the different sleights that we do and the tricks that are available. But until the next time here, guys, thanks for joining in. Guys and gals, thanks for joining in. My name is Joe. This is my Card Magic Journey. Let's make it yours too.